When your mission's called the Road to Valhalla, kind of sounds like the end of the game. What's up, Sigurd?
Eivor, the time has come. Our time.
Our time for what?
My final glory awaits.
Your final glory. I fear to ask what that means.
Do I not speak plainly? My time in Midgard is done. I wish now to see the hall of my ancestors.
If you wish to die, it will not be by my hand.
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I speak of life. Life and glory everlasting. I know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. I know I speak words you don't fully understand. But I only ask you trust me once more. On my final voyage, back to Norway, to wish my father farewell, and achieve my destiny.
Back to Norway. I need to discuss this with Randvi.
If you must. I will await your answer, down by the docks. Do not keep me waiting.
Good, got rid of the Gloucestershire stuff.
Pleasure to see you, Eivor.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Ah.
It may be time to return to Norway. Sigurd is eager to see his father and beyond that I do not know.
I have heard ill news about Styrbjorn in the past year. If you go, go with care.
We'll leave now and return as soon as we're able.
Good. And be safe. Both of you.
Thank you for treating Hytham with respect and kindness, Eivor. He has found a family among your clan.
He is more than welcome here, as are you.
Guess I'll have a feast before we head out. Any indication of how long that Marabus lasts for? 3 hours. It's reasonable. Oh yeah, your shop all days.
Hi, Taylor.
You'll have new contracts as well, if I don't care about the contracts. Anyway.
Hello there.
What do you have today?
It's going away in literally a minute.
What do you have today?
What happens if the daily selection changes while we're in the shop? Watch as the game crashes. Oh. Never mind then.
You go on.
Sigurd,
Shall we then, Eivor? To Norway, and well beyond.
to Norway, then.
Good, good! Lead on!
There's nothing else to do.
So strange. Little has changed, but it feels unfamiliar.
A few years abroad have shaped us more than all the decades we spent here, brother.
And it's bloody cold. Colder than I remember.
If there's going to be a song and there's no dialogue, then let's just fast travel there.
In spite of all, father, no doubt.
Are you sure of this?
I will say what needs to be said.
Do you fear his rebuke?
Oh no. I crave it. It may be the old hound has lost his bark.
Or it may be you'll light a fire beneath him, inspire him with tales of our glory.
If I do, I'll stoke that flame until it burns.
Survey the area soon.
Poor Sorker.
We should go. Look at him.
Father.
Sigurd? My son, Eivor! By Odin's blessing, come and let me look at you both.
That is far enough.
Blood of Tyr! What happened there? A grievous wound you have. Are you well?
Far
Why
better
do you
than
say
I
blood
look,
of Tyr?
I assure you.
This calls for a toast. Your journey must have been long and cold. A drink to warm your blood.
We are not here to drink or make merry. Only to look upon the rackets of a once great man.
And then what? Make new war against King Harald? Stake a claim on his crown? Is that your wish? To sow more chaos here?
You're absurd, old man. What could possibly interest me in this frozen backwater?
I heard rumors that England was infested with kings already. I thought maybe you would return here to...
I have cast aside all dreams of kingship, father. A much greater end lies in wait for me. I have returned for one reason only. To say goodbye. And to thank you for your colossal failure.
Failure?
As a father, as a king, as a man. For without it, I would not have discovered my true self.
My failure, as you call it. My oath to King Harald was the only sensible path forward for a man in my situation.
And what have you done with yourself since? Drink heavily and weep for what might have been?
I have worked hard to broker peace across our land. To spread Harald's message of unity.
I heard you sleep beneath Harald's bed. Always at his beck and call. And that he uses your gaping mouth as a chamber pot.
You make light of my service to a great and powerful man. Is that how you treat those who serve you, Sigurd?
You pathetic worm!
Sigurd, this is not why we came.
Plans change.
As do hearts.
Not this one.
And you, Eivor?
I wish you whatever peace you may find in this new life you have found.
I did not find it, Eivor. I chose it. The only way forward that did not lead to more violence and death and grief. Your father would have understood. He died to avoid a similar fate. To save his family at the cost of his reputation.
No. My father, he was...
He loved you. That is all.
Archer nonsense. I've heard enough.
Sigurd, from the day you were born, I wanted nothing more than to pass on my title, my land, my people, to you. But 1 year is never like another, and with the passage of time, certain truths appeared, unavoidable. Ours was the last kingdom in Norway to resist Harald's advance. To oppose him would have been our death.
You do not know that. We could have fought back.
We could have, yes, and suffered countless deaths for no other reason than to protect our pride.
We will never know the truth. Because you were too afraid to risk it.
Look after him, Eivor. And if you have the chance, lead him back from the edge of the abyss.
He is my brother, not my dog. Be well, old man, and serve your king with honor.
This sad business is finished. Good riddance. And now we sail for further shores. To my true purpose. To my destiny. To the end of my road.
I will follow you as far as you wish in this world, brother. But if you mean to take us further, I may reconsider.
I do not think you will, Eivor. I think you will marvel at what I have to show you.
Still dwelling on your father.
Not at all. I was
Getting
only
there.
reflecting on my visions. Wondering
I think this is the last mission
how
set,
present they are.
like the start of the
memories
Last Alliance.
yesterday.
Like we only just arrived in Norway, and we saw Sigurd's dad and said goodbye. And apparently we're going to go and leave Midgard now, which suggests to me that this is the endgame quest chain. So
We have come a long, long way in search of a hazy vision, Sigurd. Be careful.
Good Eivor. I would not lead you blindly into the unknown. Have faith that what I know is true, and where we go is real.
You should know. You're not alone in this. I too have had visions.
Have you? And what did they foretell?
It is hard to say. I've seen Odin leading me into shadows. I've seen spinners weaving wild destinies from pools of blood. I saw the great beast Fenrir, the branches of the World Tree, and a man with...
Go on.
Valka warned me of a great betrayal, but what form it takes I cannot say.
I see.
I hold to my oaths, Sigurd. You know that. Betrayal is not in my nature.
Of course not. You are a stalwart as a pillar of stone. Come now. My destiny awaits. Yeah!
can you take command there, Eivor?
To the waves.
So that's what that area is for.
Let the sail out!
The daughters of Aegir, bless our passage.
Yes, I feel a great calm as we cross these waves.
This ordeal with the Elf King, Alfred. How far have you pushed him? Does he bend? Will he break?
Guthrum's army will be chasing him across Wessex now. With luck, he'll push Alfred into the sea.
Strange how these earthly concerns seem so distant to me.
But we've gained so much in England. We stand to win even more.
The Christians are hardy foes. They see one man above who holds the axe. One man higher than us all. That is a powerful fuel.
We hold our own axe. We swing it where we may.
The woman, Fulke. In my time with her, as painful as it was, she showed me things. Things so strange and wonderful. I am almost grateful for her treachery.
What she did to you was cruel beyond measure.
Yet, with every snap of the flame, with every scar, the loss of my arm, my visions grew stronger.
If you can find the good in that, fine. But she was as mad as the ocean is wide.
Even the mad ones can offer wisdom. Their Jesus was an odd fellow. Now half the known world loves him. And no one believed us when we were young, and we chiseled our plans onto tables in mead halls. Not even my father.
There is the Sigurd I know well. Can we not return to England and finish together what we began?
No, forget all that. The future is forward. A great wealth awaits us.
I am with you, brother. Until the end.
See, when people talk like that, that sounds like endgame stuff. Probably, yeah. I mean, like, the way I get the visions of Odin is because, you know, I'm the reincarnation of Odin. And Sigurd's voice actor and his face was on Tyr, and he lost the arm the same way Tyr did. Not exactly the same way Tyr did, but they both lost the same arm, so I think he's been getting visions of Tyr.
Stands in our way.
Keep moving forward!
You know the way.
As I know my own mind! We will cut through this winter's sheet like swords through straw! Do not worry!
To perish on a lonely fjord would be the shame of our clan.
Ha! That we would!
Sail down!
Yes! Yes, this feels familiar! Eivor! We will press on! The rest of you, wait here! Follow me! Into this kingdom of snow!
Sigurd, can we not wait for this to pass?
The sting of ice on skin! Revel in this, Eivor! We walk the footpath of the gods!
To where? More glaciers and deserts of snow.
To glory!
Could we not wait until this tempest quiets down? With this ship where we have meat and food to warm us?
No! We must confront the omens and honor the gods! They will not seek or find you! We must go to them!
We would be poor company with frozen bones and ice pellets for eyes.
You need not fear the cold, Eivor! Where we are going, the winds and snows cannot touch!
It is bitter cold, as wind from Niflheim.
Keep steady! It should not be far now! must be near! I know the shape of these rocks! Yes! We are close!
For the sake of frozen fingers, I hope so.
I'm annoyed by the fact that my cloak is kind of tied back on the right.
There. That frozen lake. This must be it. And ahead lies a cavern.
Will you not say where this leads?
You will see soon enough.
Too late to turn back, I fear.
There! The cave! Within hides the sacred gate. The ice looks fragile. Can you clear it? My heart races. This is it.
Gods, this door. Have you seen this before?
I have. Remember when we got Excalibur?
The space above. The Saga Stone sat there, did it not?
Long, long ago, yes. Now stand clear. Svachoi nokvat uns membro trurvondi gvorde, un solas vras gnokadide, unsum huchas reisderae chasaunsi.
How did you do this? Where did you learn these words?
I told you, Eivor. My visions are memories of a life once lived. Come.
Gods. What is this place?
Over here. This blade will lead us onward. Hoerasi.
Sigurd. I don't know what to say. This is all so strange.
Trust this place, Eivor. This old and sacred place.
Where does it lead?
To the Hall of the Slain and the Golden Fields. To Valhalla.
This vessel, was it crafted by dwarves?
It is finely made, that much is true. I doubt Gunnar could hammer a piece any finer.
And this cavern, so deep and humming with magic.
That was a little weird.
There! The old tree! The tree of life!
What is this?
See how proudly she sits. How beautiful she gleams. Here all the roots of life run together.
Skulls would cry to behold such a sight.
And there is more to come. I swear by all the names of the Old Father, this is only a taste of what I have in store for you. For my visions go further, to Odin's great hall. There. Do you feel that? The sacred energies.
I have never seen something so grand.
This shrine is ours. It will open for us. Watch and see for yourself.
How do you know these things? Was all this in your vision?
All this and more.
Relax, we're just having a look around. Looking up all the towers that were in Asgard that they built for the, the builder made to imprison Odin. Well, thank goodness there's some mushrooms.
Is that Svala? Velka's mother? How did she come to be here?
Yeah, I see you, thanks.
Yes, it is returning to me now. This ancient shrine is set alight by the sphere of metal. And these shining arms, these branches, they will grant us access to the refuse of the gods, to Valhalla. Are you ready?
Sigurd, take great care. We should not tinker with the tools of the gods.
You speak for yourself, Eivor. For I am no mortal. I see that now. I know it. Take your place at the center there, and you will see.
Sigurd!
These remind me of the machine in the Assassin's Creed film.
The guest has come.
I hear my
What
focus
is
coming
this
to my
place?
pauldrons. Is it a hall of many doors, perhaps?
There you are!
Hail, Dranger! Welcome! The Harvey returns to lead us to victory! Lead us to glory, Harvey!
We are proud to serve you, Javi.
Wet my lips with another horn of mead, brother!
Drink for strength! Fight for glory!
Eivor, Tyr said you would come. Welcome. Are you Velka's mother? Svala? You have a keen eye, Wolfgist.
After all this time, Eivor, we have arrived. Now raise a horn with Freya here and sing a victory song.
Oh,
Sigurd,
Randy isn't fair then.
what is all this? Your arm has returned, and your vigor as well.
Glory eternal, Eivor. Here we dine in the great hall of the slain, at long last. Oh, I want to scream with joy.
This is all so beautiful. Your visions they were real.
The battle horn blows! Come, Tyr!
To the field! Fight with us!
Go, Eivor. Enjoy the fight. You have earned your place here.
All hail the endless battle! Give me strength!
The strength I have. Look at me, Sigurd!
I feel a little bit overpowering here.
Don't be a coward, Eivor! Come, fight me!
This is incredible!
Now the real dance!
Sigurd, this place is incredible.
Enough with those short flies! You and I must fight!
The battle we never had.
And hold nothing back, for here we need not fear a thing. Spill the eternal blood of Valhalla!
At last I share the din of infinite battle with a true
I might be a little bit too powerful for this.
brother.
Worry not, Eivor. For we earn no scars here, only battle wisdom. The day is done.
What just happened?
That's the music from the title screen.
The Harvey returns to lead us to victory. Lead us to glory, Harvey.
We are proud to serve you, Javi.
Wet my lips with another horn of bean, brother.
Drink for strength! Fight for glory!
Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow never comes.
Sigurd, your arm has grown back.
It was never gone, Eivor. Not truly. Nothing is permanent here. I told you. Nothing save the courage and reputation of its warriors.
Are we immortal in this place?
Let us discover that together.
A new day.
Bit to the marrow's bed.
Again, you've lost your arm.
And again it will return.
Father, is that you? That cannot have been my father.
Go!
Take your horn. Join the battle cheer.
Dearest skald of war and verse, how do you like this frenzy so far?
It is quite something. Raise your horn, Eivor. What stops you? My father, Baron. Have you seen him in this hall?
I have not. Should he be here?
No, he died a coward. Yet by Odin's eye, I swear I have seen him.
Cast aside your cares in Valhalla. Let seeking go. We have earned our joy. The journey is complete.
I saw you, Father. Where are you? Show yourself.
We are proud to serve you, Havi.
Great warriors. Have you seen Varen?
Who?
Varen, my father.
Yesterday!
Varen? Father!
You could try sprinting at any point, Eivor, before he gets out of vision. Of course, it's kind of the point, isn't it?
Next time I lose this fucking arm, I'll beat a man to death with it.
Do you not tire of these injuries?
Never!
Wait! Father!
Right in the eye. These days in Valhalla are pretty short.
Eivor, you have a guest.
You should have knocked first.
Nonsense! I brought you someone. Look!
My Eivor, there you are. What a warrior you have made of yourself. I am overfilled with pride.
How did you find your way here?
You remember our great battle? You remember how we fought, side by side, with your mother and Sigurd and our clans united?
We fought, Father. But you did not. You died a coward.
Eivor, enjoy this. Your father has returned. Have you lost all your love for life?
That was not my father. That was a lie.
That was not a lie. That was my gift to you. I have power here, and I can do as I please. You wish to see your father, I made it happen. As easy as breathing.
By Odin's laws, my father is not allowed in this place. I do not wish to see him where he should not be.
Your father died doing what he hoped would save you. He died to protect you, and his clan.
No.
This is the end of our road, Eivor. This is Valhalla, the eternal golden field. Now come. Battle beckons.
How is all this possible? How are the slain brought here?
The Valkyries know this. Only them.
No, that cannot be true. None of this feels right.
Do not despair, Eivor. Look. Your friends are here. Everyone you could ever want is here beside you.
No, they are not real. This place is a lie.
This place can be whatever you wish it to be, Eivor.
I do not want it. Not like this.
You would resign yourself to an empty death?
The ecstasy I feel here is an illusion. I'd sooner call like a raven than sing a false song.
Illusion or not, here there is no death, no pain, no loss, no betrayal. Not like out there.
You want this? To live inside a lie?
I am an old woman with a broken body. What life I had left was brief. So I bid farewell to my dear Volka, and came here.
I wish you well, Svala, but this is not for me. I must find Sigurd.
The arm! The arm! Always the fucking arm!
Sigurd, this is an illusion. A trick. Leave with me now, and return to England. Our people need us.
No. I am no one in that world. I am somebody here. Powerful. Capable. A god. Here I may live forever. Here I cannot die.
Cows die. Family die. You must die. The only thing that never dies is the reputation of the one who's died. In here, you have no reputation. But out there, it's not too late. Every day, the same empty war. The same hollow victory. Spilling blood that tastes of water and smells of grass. You have known real battle. Real glory. But this is not it. You know this. I know you do. Brother, it's time to leave.
Am I destined to follow you everywhere? Till the end of my life? All right. We go.
No, you stay. I do not give you leave to go. Why leave this place? A glory you fought so hard to find. Walk with me. I am humbled to walk with you, Eivor. Your reputation is a song warriors will sing forever.
So it's space when we're loading in the animals.
You are the wolf-kissed one, who lingered at the edge of death, yet fought back.
Your cloak's clicking to your back.
You spilled the raven wine of battle to paint whole kingdoms red. You have killed kings and crowned them as you desired, bowing to none. You stood tall where your brother stumbled, yet still, you came to his aid. You have felled many great foes in your brief time.
Wouldn't call 100 hours brief myself, but I get what you're talking about.
Your place here, Eivor. Seize it.
Stand aside. My people need me.
I have given you everything you wanted. Everything you needed.
You gave me nothing. It was all me.
Yet I cleared your path. I guided your axe.
You were a fly buzzing in my ear.
How dare you deny me? Everything you believe in stirs before you. Yet you question all. You question the very gods. Fight me. Do not diminish yourself.
Your corpse holds nothing but a dream.
Nothing but a dream. A dream is as real as anything in this world. Do dreams not inspire? Do dreams not make us fearful? Do they not push men to their greatest glories?
Then I am done with dreaming.
It's kind of weird to have an axe, no abilities, no weapons, no medicine. Yeah, I don't appear to be able to die.
Eivor, stand.
Your place is here, with me.
Just let go of the axe.
Come back.
Am I supposed to fall down again? Because it's not at all clear what I'm supposed to be doing to progress here, because he doesn't have a health bar. I can't run to Sigurd. He's not really attacking ferociously enough. I'm thinking I'm supposed to die again. But you could have mentioned that, couldn't you? I was kind of expecting there to be some way to drop my axe.
Take up your axe. Take up your axe. Coward of cowards!
Like, it wasn't at all clear that I still had access to my inventory screen during that because it was a boss fight. I assumed it because it gave me the axe I had to fight with this.
Stand
Bad
and
game
face
design.
me, you feeble down thrall! Leave me now. You are nothing. With me, have wisdom, glory, power. What more do you need?
Everything else.
No!
Sigurd, are you with me? Sigurd!
Ah, the hanged one awakes. Feet upon the ground once more.
Eivor, be careful.
Basim, what is this?
Come closer, Eivor. Let me get a better look at you.
Leave him be, Basim.
For too long I stared at the sun. It blinded me to the truth. That it was you. It was you I wanted all along.
Did you drag us here? Like a cowardly fox concealed in the brush?
You widowed my destiny, wolf-kissed. You broke all my hopes.
He's mad, Eivor. Silence him!
Come, Eivor. Come save your crippled prince of dead ravens.
Are you hurt?
It is nothing. Go! Kill that background!
You must suffer 1,000 times what I suffered.
What is this about?
My son, Eivor. This is about my son.
You speak nonsense, Basim.
He doesn't appear to be able to hurt me.
Forgiveness is impossible.
We shared so much in England. Fought and bled together.
Dig, Eivor, into the wellspring of your memory.
He has a grappling hook.
What
Come on,
does
I got a
battle
grappling hook.
serve? Let us speak.
I have waited countless ages for this moment. No more talk. I hunger for this kill.
Speak your grievance. Show yourself. I do not wish to fight with you.
It's not much of a fight, really, considering he doesn't have a health bar and he doesn't seem to be able to kill me. And he has infinite smoke bombs, so of course he does. This is pretty boring.
Show me your neck. Show me. The kiss of a wolf takes my prize. Of course. Rise. My son will never suffer in vain.
You spout nonsense, like an alehouse drunk.
Why am I supposed to hit him then if countering him doesn't actually give me the opportunity to counter him? The answer is, of course, that it doesn't matter because he can barely hurt me and I can't seem to hurt him because he doesn't have a health bar. Cool, I can throw smoke bombs back at them. It has very little effect.
Ah, damn! Let us make this more interesting. We'll drag Sigurd into the fray.
Why'd you have the elevator go up and he's still down the bottom?
Coward! Face me! Fight me here!
Wonder if I still had Blinding Rush equipped if he'd be stopped in time. Where did he go? Ah, over there.
Be on your guard, Sigurd! Sigurd! Be careful! He's coming for you!
Oathbreaker! You'll die here!
This brings me no joy, Justice Bringer. You were always so kind, but you chose the wrong side.
I am your prize, Basim. Come.
You are indeed. Will you not die?
Not here. Not by your hand. Sigurd! Stop this thing! Douse its fire! Sigurd! Does he still live?
He does. But in darkness.
Good. The bastard. For how long had Basim been planning this treachery?
I dare not guess.
I can't use my bow and arrow to put one between his eyes.
Am I to be hounded by a parade of blood-minded traitors the whole of my life? There is no end to this.
You have something you want to say? Then say it.
I need some time to breathe. Let me sit a moment. That man's anger. His rage. It had a familiar sting that I cannot place.
He was raving, Sigurd. Without sense or reason. Pay it no mind.
I am not mad, Eivor. These things I see and feel, I know they are true.
I know, brother. Now more than ever. You always spoke true. We should cast our eyes towards home. It's a long journey and I... not well.
Home. Eivor. On our journey here, I had much time to think. On the ecstasies and the agonies of our friendship. I am not the man I was. My time as the Jarl of our clan has run short. You must lead us now.
Do you mean this?
When Dag called you out and challenged you to a duel, you let him die with honor, in spite of his betrayal.
He did what he felt was right, and I honored that.
I recall our days in Osenifordshire, our search for the Saga Stone. You disagreed with my orders, but you followed them. You questioned my methods, my aims, but you did not disobey. And I remember and admire the way you guided us from Norway to England. You kept my anger in check, my ambitions focused.
It was a trying time.
In all my days away, in my fog of confusion, you have shown great wisdom and strength and leadership. Where you go, Eivor, I will follow. Our clan is yours to lead.
Thank you, brother. I won't let you down.
You have a stormy look.
Years ago, before we left for England, I saw a vision. A vision that foretold a betrayal. That I would betray you. I refused to believe it. I would never do such a thing, I told myself. But in the years since, I have robbed you of your dreams. Of England. Of Valhalla. If you feel I have wronged you, brother, I will make it right.
We cannot unweave our fates, Eivor. All is laid before us, from the day we are born. To be angry at this would be like wrestling the ocean. A pointless struggle.
We two ragged ravens. What a saga we have inscribed together.
A tale for the ages.
As it was foretold, Torbjorn.
Bex, I'm coming out.
Steady, Layla.
Were you watching my feed? What the hell was all that?
I think that was the solution to our problem.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Desmond.
Desmond? What about him?
He was just a bartender before he joined us. Not even a very good one. And that's when he learned his real purpose. He was like a... I don't know, like a singularity, you know? A vanishing point. All of human history seemed to converge on him.
In 2012, the sun threw off a mass coronal ejection so large, it should have wrecked all life on Earth.
I remember. I worked at Abstergo then.
It was Desmond who saved us. He knew how to stop it.
Abstergo claimed credit for that. Something about their satellite network.
That's bullshit. It was Desmond. He pulled the switch that saved the world.
But that switch is still on. Still generating a magnetic field. One that's growing stronger every day.
The temple Eivor found. That's where the field originates.
Exactly. And it's been running for 8 years, getting stronger and stronger. It'll be dangerous now. Heat, radiation.
Doesn't matter. We have to fix it. Shut it down.
No. Slow it down. It's still protecting us.
All of this is starting to make sense. Everything I've done, everything I've learned, it led me here to this moment.
You'll need the staff for this one. For protection. Otherwise, you won't make it past the first gate.
Right, of course. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. I'll pack the van.
And I'll contact our ship. It can be in Boston Harbor by tomorrow night.
Thanks, Bex. Thanks for keeping it steady in there.
You surf this thing better than anyone I know.
That's not true,
What's up
is
with
it?
your hair?
Nearly. Be careful out there. And come back in one piece.
Thanks, Bex.
Can I go back in?
I'm ready.
It's a long way to Beantown. Hop in.
Sean, I'm here.
Ah, good. Your signal's already a little wobbly. Are you inside?
Not yet, but there's 100 feet of ice above me.
All right, we may lose touch when you push through, so remember what we talked about. Watch your meters carefully, for radiation especially, and keep the staff close.
Got it.
Standing by.
Zawaho en nakwat. Unzme borturwan di guarde. Ul solos fras hunakudide. Unzum huraz, bezderehaz, zohumsi. I'm in.
Good. And remember, do not shut the machine off. Just slow it down. The field it generates must still protect the Earth.
I hear you. The elevator still works.
75,000 years. What's another millennium or two?
It's getting hotter already.
Yes, by our reckoning, it's gonna go up by about 16 degrees Celsius.
How does it draw so much power?
Tectonics is our best theory. The movements of the Earth's crust, the churning lava beneath. Huge source of energy.
That's tech humans should have. Energy, not pieces of Eden.
Well, when all this is over, we can get a startup going, you know? Get a little workspace, buy a van, just the three of us.
Shit, you're breaking up, Sean.
Say that again, please. You're breaking up.
Forget it. I'll call you when I'm topside.
Why don't you try calling us when you're topside? Something like that.
Here we go.
I kind of have an idea of how this is going to go because of the fact that people continue to be stupid about Loki. They plugged him into the machine that's still up here that we're now going over to. He's going to get out, isn't he?
There you are. You're working overtime. Must have collapsed when the ice melted. Whoa! Steady. A pool of water from all that melted ice. Don't look down. Don't look down. Why would anyone want to end their life here, unless they felt it was just beginning? Basim, after 1,000 years, you're not looking so well. It's just like the Animus. It's just like the Animus. This is Eivor's Valhalla. Or a simulation of it. So what am I looking for? Will I know it when I see it? Something feels off.
Gee, I wonder what.
What is this? Are you doing this? Are you pushing this machine to its limit?
We will never end. So here we went, in fealty to our master.
Who's your master? Is he here?
They flatter me. I am only a guest in their world. A world spun of wishes and hopes.
Basim, you sent the message. You led us to Eivor's grave.
Yes. A hopeful message, was it not?
How? You've been trapped here for a millennium. Eivor put you here.
Indeed. But I'm not alone in this place. Not always. I have a friend who helps me. Together, we read the calculations. After we located Eivor's probable resting place, I contacted you. Through the digital lasses that enwebs this earth like a spider's nest. In our day, all the world was connected like this. A superorganism of technology. The staff you carry, the
I'm gonna meet
temples you
myself.
have
This seems like an
visited,
Indian.
all of it speaks as one. May I show you something?
I imagine you can do anything you want in this place.
Not as much as you might think. I am tethered to my body in a most uncomfortable way.
But you can slow this machine down. You know how it works.
Yes. We'll do it together. For another catastrophe is near at hand. This node of time has an ugly way of correcting itself. Go ahead.
You're a hard man to trust. You must know that.
You're not obliged to trust me. But this is all I can offer.
God damn it.
Silence, Udur. Verdandi. Skald. Be at ease. Your day of rest has come.
At peace. At last. We rest.
Is that it? Is it done? Basim! Where are you? What is that?
Stop. Wipe everything. Run it again. Layla. Hello.
You know me?
Yes. Through the calculations I read here in the gray. 8 years ago, the odds of your arrival were 15,055,003,276 to 1. As the years passed by, those odds improved. And as of yesterday, near even. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
Who are you? And what is this?
I am the reader of the calculations. All these possible futures for you and the world outside. I have spent much of my new life reading these, searching for a way to finish everything we started so long ago. It begins here. You slow down this machine and save the world, from which point all possible futures expand. Millions upon millions of possible roads. But in every one, another catastrophe recurs. The node collapses and the world is wiped out. The human race dwindles and fades. I must keep looking. I must find the solution for you. I must leave you with something.
This node. This is right now where I slow down this machine?
Yes. I start all my calculations from this point. The only thing I know for certain.
That seems limiting.
How do you mean?
What if you went back further, to 2012 when Desmond saved the world?
Desmond?
What if he didn't save the world? What if he walked away and let the world burn? Look at those timelines. Read them instead.
I see. An interesting idea. Fascinating. Billions upon billions of new timelines to explore.
Exactly. These are timelines that never came to pass, but they could have. If Desmond had let the world be destroyed, maybe the humans that survived would have learned something from the disaster. And maybe in one of those timelines they could have found a way to prevent it from happening ever again.
That is brilliant. How did you come to that idea?
If you spend too much time narrowing down what's possible, you may never give another thought to the improbable.
Thank you for your insights, Layla.
It's only the beginning. We have a lot of data to sift through.
Are you staying?
Until we find something useful, I will. I don't want this to happen ever again.
You may not have much time, Layla. The machine is powered down, but the radiation, it will linger for decades. By my calculations, you have 73 seconds before your exposure is lethal.
I'm not worried. I have the Staff of Eden. It heals and protects.
No. You do not.
What? How? Of course.
Of course?
Fuck! Alright. We'll find a solution together. However long it takes. And if that means I can never leave, so be it. I owe this to the people I hurt. The people I love.
Yes. I know the feeling.
Let's get going, huh? A few billion timelines might take a while.
It will. But it will not feel like it. That is what I like about this place.
I'm with you.
It worked perfectly, my dear.
Is the Mad One here?
No, my love. Only we remain.
And Layla?
The air of memories fulfilled her role perfectly. Now then, a new world awaits.
Sean, Bex, I had a choice. And I chose to stay. You'll wonder where I am. You might wonder if I am. I don't know how to answer that. But I'm not afraid. And I'm not alone. We have work to do. Work that may take us days or years. it's impossible to say. But we'll finish it. What I mean is, don't come looking for me. It's too dangerous and too late. Take care of yourself. Take care of the world we still have. And take care of...
You see, she's fine. In a manner of speaking.
A manner of speaking. Jesus, we have to find her.
You heard her. She doesn't want to be rescued.
Bullshit.
In any case, there's nothing left to save. Not after this long.
Because of you. You left her there.
This is all a bit much. I know. I'm in the same situation.
No. You're in a class all your own, man.
We're assassins now? Not hidden ones?
From the Arabic, Hashishin.
Ah. And do we have a mentor? Is that still the practice?
We do.
Name?
William Miles.
William Miles. I'd like to meet William Miles. Would you bring him to me?
We can call him. Encrypted line. You can talk to him right now.
No technology. Face to face. A meeting of minds. It's time to take the fight to these Templars, as you call them. I won't go anywhere, my friends. Your animus is in good hands.
How much do you know?
My dear, we invented such things long, long before you did. I'll figure it out. It's a nice place to die, Eivor. Not everyone gets to choose. You bested me. I don't know how, but you did. Yet, I'm the one left standing. And now, I can take from you anything I want. Your memories, your skills, your secrets. They're all mine. And when I have them, I will put them to good use. To find my children. And bring my family back together. A quiet place to find an end. I almost envy you. Hello, little fella.
What am I looking at?
Please enjoy your stay. Remember, all garbage must be packed out. And please water the plants once a day. Poor little plant. I looked like you not long ago.
Magical.
Is it wishful thinking to believe this device has a thought interface? Do I really have to use my hands and voice?
You'll wonder where I am.
Hold tight, love. A new world has opened to us. Once I get my bearings, there is nothing we cannot achieve. The bleeding effect shouldn't take long to kick in. A few days at most. So here we go.
Well, Aelin, you looking for some food? I can give you some food. I cleaned your dish earlier, but I didn't put anything into it because you still have a little bit of bacon there, see? Look. See? It's bacon. Ooh, I should probably give you some of that chicken, actually. Since we opened it yesterday. If you don't want the bacon, I can take it away. Want to take it away? I'll give it to Pickles. Give you some little bits of chicken there, I'm gonna. Well, I definitely feel like I'm less interested in continuing to play the game now, knowing that I'm playing as Basim, experiencing Eivor's memories. For what? Like, looking for revenge? Like, why would he even bother? Also, I can't see the TV in case you post anything. Because I'm giving Guna some chicken. But, like, just, why? And try and make it like it's all part of his plan, like, if Layla had used one of the R bits of the machine and dropped the staff behind her, then Loki would not have been able to grab onto it to get his health back. He would have just died. I'm also incredibly annoyed by the fact that he keeps slipping through by the skin of his teeth through plot armor. Like, from the Animus anomaly glitches, like he sneaks in to be able to upload his consciousness into the Midgar world tree anyway, and then after Eivor can't kill him for some reason, despite the fact that we had that big climatic boss fight, but he didn't have a health bar and he couldn't kill me, so it was just a series of us hitting each other for no reason whatsoever. Like, I wasn't allowed to bring up my bow before I sat down to talk to Sigurd, but it would be nice if she thought to herself, well, now he's defenseless and plugged into that machine, I'm just going to fill him with arrows right in his face. Chicken for winner. It just annoys me when people are like, "Yep, that person who's vexed us, betrayed us, etc., etc. Yep, they're definitely dead. We definitely don't need to do anything else with them. We can just leave them be." And for what? Like, I mean, they were saying that the world was ending, and Layla managed to stop that by slowing down the machine, creating the magnetic field. Great. So, what now? Like, what difference does it make? Why even bother to bring Bazim back? Like, he's clearly an antagonist. He's not going to be friendly, so... Just, just feels bad.
Steady, Eivor.
Eivor, Sigurd.
Tovi.
Welcome home.
I barely interacted with you, Toby. Because I didn't bother getting these tattoos because you can't see any of the tattoos.
We missed a great feast, it seems.
Eivor! Sit a moment and rest.
Sigurd.
For me.
Gift of the gods, you are back.
Safe and standing tall.
Did you find what you were looking for?
We did. We did. But it was not for us.
What is this? Eivor's returned! Inside of the hearth, come! Your secret is no longer safe.
Eivor? Randvi? What is this? Is everything all right?
Our Jarl's Kuna has returned to lead us forward into an uncertain future. Will you speak to your people?
For love and joy, words can jade. Our souls must sound in a heartful song. And when... No. You're less mine than I'm yours. And I ask of you only this. Keep me honest in the times to come.
Hearken well in
Yes,
Hall of
gentlemen.
Kings. On ocean steed my words gain wings. Odin's mead I forth will bring. For noble deeds thine honor sing. We beat and blaze our trail of red, till Odin gaze upon the dead. The voice resound the mighty hall. For those who fight, for those who fall, for those those who fight and those who fall. May horns resound the mighty hall. For we who fight, for we who fall.
Great. For completing the game, I get a skill point. Oh, my bad, my bad. 2 skill points.
Sigurd.
Eivor, before you say more, I must tell you something. Randvi and I have ended our marriage.
I am sorry to hear that.
Ah, do not be. We adore one another dearly, but our marriage was not built on love. We were brought together as an act of peace. I was pledged to her well before I knew her, and though we have tried to settle our differences and find love in our faults, it has not worked out. And so we have dissolved our bond. Yet as a clan, we will grow together.
And I'm glad for you both, and for the rest of us. This place would not be the same without you two.
Good to see you, darling.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Ah, now we can do the Hamptonshires.
Hamptonshire, the last Saxon stronghold.
And very heavily guarded. King Alfred is preparing for war. You will meet tremendous resistance.
As will Alfred. Is Guthrum Jarl there with his army?
He is. He and Ubba have gathered a sizable force and intend on launching an attack on Alfred soon. If we support their assault, England will fall to us. A pagan land where a multitude of gods may freely roam.
I'll go to Hamptonshire and speak with Guthrum. Send word to our allies to gather on the Thames, just outside the Shire.
I will. May the gods share in this, our final victory.
What is it?
Eivor, you must not go. You must not. The signs, the portents, they shout and veil. Your leaving will be our doom.
Speak clearly, Valka. What have you seen?
I have thrown the bones. I have stirred the offal of beasts. And in the rising steam, I saw the end of it all. Though this battle you may win, this war you will not. Your foe will be your master. Your hope will be your grief. This is fate. Our fate.
I thank you for this, Valka. But the yawns of fate are too frayed for me to follow now. I owe this fight to my friends and allies. And I will see it through.
Go then. With great care. But know that the home you leave will not be the home to which you return.
What I'll do is, it's already about 4 o'clock? 24. I'll do this half-dance stuff that's popped up before we went to Norway, and then I'll do Hampton tomorrow morning. I do more of this tonight, but we're going to be playing some Call of Duty tonight. Myself and 3 of my friends. Maybe trying out that zombies free access thing. Probably not going to be as good as Killing Floor 2, but yeah, I'll still give it a try.
I wonder how Halfdan fares now that he sits on the throne. Moira may know where Halfdan has gone. Moira, is something wrong?
Weep for Northumbria.
Is it Halfdan? Has he gotten worse?
His heart is broken. He's a mere shadow of himself. With Faravid lost and his brothers away, he wallows in paranoia and sadness.
I could speak with him. Where is he now?
Wandering the fields of Pittaringa with his beloved Beonton.
I'll find him. Thank you, Moira.
Pittaringa is in the east.
Yeah, you're good. I know where it is.
Pittaringa is in the east. Just follow the road to Scarborough.
Survey the area, Sunan.
No glory, no hope. Nothing but snow, silent as a corpse in its grave.
Stand up, Halfdan. I'm taking you back to Jorvik. Up, my lord. You're a king. You're not allowed to sulk. Men bled and died to sit you on that throne. So go, sit.
My brother, Ivar. Did he die well?
He died fighting.
You slew my brother and never said a word. You kept this from me.
It was no secret. Uba knew, did he not?
Leave me.
I will not. I've come to see you safely home. Now get up.
I mislaid my hammer. I think Beonton ran off with it, but I'm not well, Eivor.
I'll find your hammer, and then you'll come with me.
I was on my way to Scarborough. If you find my hammer, bring it to me there.
Shall you moon and they and Gardalian for Latches?
Have a look, Sunan. There is Beonton, guarding the hammer. drunk needs his hammer. The lighthouse. Halfton awaits. This hammer is not meant to be thrown, Halfton. Remember that next time.
My father, Ragnar, he gifted this to me. Took it off a Finnish chief. Still warm with blood when he handed it to me. I had 14 winters.
Ragnar Lothbrok was a great king.
A Finnish arrow killed my mother. A shield maiden she was. As fierce as a wolf swallowing the sun. My father swore to kill the men who took her from us. And he did. 14 against 1. But that was years ago in the east. And this is the west, where my father lies dead. A pile of bones in a pit of snakes.
And here we are, still telling stories of his life and deeds.
There's the Hamptons left to do. I'll do
How
it
did
tomorrow
my
morning.
brother die?
Ivar murdered an innocent man. A good man. He earned the death I gave him.
If the codes of honor demanded his death, you did what had to be done. Beonton, my boy! Come here, boy!
A dog always forgives. But he needs you home. All of Northumbria does.
Do a last thing for me. Light the beacon for all to see, and let it burn. Thank you, friend. You are always welcome at my hall.
That's it? I kind of thought that would have had more to it. Ah, did you know?
Eivor, you come at Guthrum's call. It is good to see you.
And you, Soma. There is an uneasy peace here. Both armies with their hackles up. Was blood spilled?
No, we took Wareham without resistance. These Saxons accompany their lord as we stand beside Guthrum.
So this fort is not the sum of his ambitions. Guthrum's plan is to bring the Saxons to the table.
If he can win the peace without a fight, he will do so.
And how likely is that?
Just now they sit on their thumbs in the church, talking in circles. Come, I will take you to him.
Who is Guthrum meeting here? Is it Alfred?
That's right. The King of the West Saxons has agreed to negotiate. Seems we have him on the back foot.
Guthrum should be careful. Alfred speaks with Loki's tongue.
Guthrum is not a babe at teat, Eivor.
Nor is Alfred. If he has come, it is for his own advantage.
Then give us counsel. Stand by Guthrum, show our strength. The King of Hayseeds will soon be humbled, trust me.
We took this town as if it were a straw hall. Do not challenge me, Elf King.
Your show of swagger and strength has my attention, Guthrum. But we agreed on terms. What more do you want?
The crown of Wessex.
Wessex has a king, and that king has the backing of the Almighty. Yours is a fever dream, Dane.
We need not ask for it, Goodwin. We will take it, as we have taken all the kingdoms of England.
Ah, Eivor. Our blunted tool returns, Lord.
I have given you all I care to. A Danegeld to leave Wareham. You swore an oath upon the cross, and that pagan hammer.
And when you scurry back to whatever shit-soaked hovel you crawled from, we will release your men.
Speak again, handmaid, and I will feed your tongue to Eivor's raven.
A fair trade. We already have your cock.
Are we done with this pissing contest? If Guthrum has given you his word, then he will honor it. We will leave this town.
You have 1 day. Do not test the king's patience further, or our men will return to Wareham with force.
And if you doubt my conviction, know that the Avon River near Uffentune runs red with the blood of your countrymen. Their commander, what did his men cry as he fell? Ula? Uba? Yes, that was it. Remember, you have taken my silver. In return, I expect your honor. I will await news of your retreat in Chippenham.
Uber dead? It cannot be. Gods, I will tear that Saxon's skin from his bones if this is true.
Alfred hisses with a snake tongue, but he gains nothing from this lie.
When news of this spreads through the camp, no Saxon will survive the day.
You swore upon the cross.
Oh, I have no intention of cowing to that milksack. Now more than ever, I will take his throne and his head.
In Winchester, Alfred used me as a tool and cast me aside. So let the betrayer be betrayed. We will burn this village to the ground. After that, we take care of Alfred. Burn Wareham to the ground! Make it a Saxon pyre! Leave nothing standing!
We had a truce! And now it is ended! And you'll feel my axe!
Let vengeance steer your swords!
And now it is ended! You'll feel my axe in your gut!
Fire! Burn it all!
For Uba! Every great Norse you sent to Valhalla, I'll send 10 to you.
Let vengeance steer your swords!
Every great Norse you sent to Valhalla, I'll send 10 to your hell. You won't...
Fire and flame! Burn it all!
You won't burn Wareham, scum!
Come on, go a tiny bit higher there, Eivor.
Lord Jesus Christ, help me stand against the filthy.
Leave nothing standing!
Help me stand against the filthy heathen threat.
Your guts!
Fire and flame! Burn it all!
Here got your back. Forsaken, you Saxon!
Leave nothing standing!
Gotta feed the worms!
You have no honor, Dane!
Let vengeance steer your swords!
You have no honor, Dane! You will not steal our land!
It's too late, little man. Our gods have...
Fire and flame! Burn it all!
It's too late, little man. Our gods have spoken with war and wit. This is our England now.
Their prayers go unanswered this day. We should find Soma.
Now, we have the advantage. The Lord is my strength.
Stand firm, all! Do not lose your nerve!
This place is routed, Soma.
Good work. We leave now. There are forest ruins just east of here, along the road. Come on, men, move!
You're dead.
Saxons ahead! More Saxons! Draw your weapons!
For Uber! His blood soaked your soil!
I've got you! Where is your king now?
Every Saxon is eager to meet their maker!
The ruins are close! Keep moving!
Jesus, guide my nose!
We can rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Alfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. He'll not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there and not to Winchester? Your scouts must know they're the best in England.
A holiday feast. Their Saxon Christ Mass. Alfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Ubba lies cold in an English field.
I have called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
You will not lose more friends today. Where are they held?
A place further ahead through this forest. They call it Hampton Blockade.
Soma, ride north to the Thames and lead my allies south. They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once. At Porchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor. You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum.
There's like 10 minutes between those two different conversations.
And songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands if Ubba is dead.
We cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Or bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Alfred, hound his heels. Revenge burns within me.
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless causes. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
You turn my words against me now, Wolf-Kissed.
I took them to heart in my darkest times, my friend.
And Sigurd? He is back with you?
My brother's story is a long one, and for another time. Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I have come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum. It is hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hands.
There. This is the blockade. The hostages must be in these buildings. What is your plan?
We can tread quietly, so as not to alert the guards. But I can raid this place in moments with my crew.
I will follow your lead. I had to hand them over. Alfred demanded it.
We will save them, Guthrum. Stay calm.
Do you think he kept his word? He swore he would not kill them.
I cannot say for certain. Just hope we find them soon. Can you see your men?
No, but we must keep looking. These are my men.
I told you Guthrum wouldn't leave us to rot. Stop a moment. Just
enough, Stalker. Guthrum, some of your men.
Many thanks, friend.
Go to the camp near Chippenham. Find your countrymen there.
Good. We'll pay back the Saxons for the insults they heaped on us.
There is a camp set up north by Chippenham. Go there.
As long as I can cut some Saxons down, I don't care where we face them.
dog.
Are you Guthrum's men?
Aye. Free us and we will fight by your side.
God, thank you, my friend.
Every Saxon who spat at me will die.
You'll have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here, to our camp near Chippenham.
Thank you, Eivor. You did a great deed here. Their families will raise a cup to you.
I need no thanks, Guthrum.
A fell well.
All right.
Right.
I need no thanks, Guthrum. When we are safely away. We're safe here. You should join your people at the camp. Even a surprise takes preparation.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well. You have grown much since last we spoke.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother, Sigurd?
He lives. A changed man. But he is free of Fulka's torment. That at least was a deed well done.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed to win this land? Sometimes I dream of soothed black furrowed earth. And blood seeping from seedlings, poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our destiny.
And so to our final battle. We will wait for you at the camp.
Maybe we'll get Hamptonshire finished today. I got about an hour. I have to take a break for dinner before my friends come on for Call of Duty later.
West of Affentune. I fear the worst, but I must know.
Why would I be going backwards? That doesn't make any sense.
Giedrich, after Rochester, I was not sure you would come again.
I've chosen my side. I would sooner bet a hog than allow Alfred to pillage the land of love.
Guthrum will trample Alfred's ambitions like weeds in the dirt. Mercia might rise further yet.
Perhaps I shall one day sit upon the throne of all England. King Giedrich the drunken ass.
I'll raise a cup to that.
Look, you Saxon bedwetters. Here is a real warrior.
Willi, what tales are you weaving for these soft-down Saxons? Do not make me regret supporting your Yaldom.
Eivor, you know I will take your childhood scrapes and secrets to the pyre.
Good. I would hate for something to happen to you in the coming fight.
Ha! Such fiendish ribaldry between you two. You laugh in the face of fear, tweak old man Death's beard.
I will do my mother and my lord proud today, Eivor. The Lord knows, I've not been the best of sons.
Good to see your spirits high. Fight well, my friends, and we will feast together in victory.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought your mothers with you?
My mother is worth 10 of your men.
I do not doubt it.
Tefder, it is good to see you.
I gave you my word. Besides, Alfred's faith is strict and he has no love for pagans.
You have changed much from that god-whipped boy. That is good to see.
I was always him, but my faith was like a veil. I am glad you helped me lift it.
And now another education. You'll see how we Norse bands fight.
I am all aquiver with anticipation.
I do not doubt it. I have seen those...
There you are, Raven.
Jufina, sure. It warms my heart to see you well.
Well as ever. Better since we skinned those Order rats.
I hunted down more in Winchester, on Alfred's behalf. Now we come to take his kingdom.
How quickly a coin can flip when tossed from hand to hand. Only a fool is a betting man.
Aye, Hugh. Alfred fought to use me, but he will find differently at Chippenham.
We owe Ivar a lot, my love.
I have seen those strong Saxons.
Finir. You have come far at my call, old friend.
I've done all I can to help King Oswald find his feet. I leave East Anglia in good hands.
You do not plan to return, then?
No. When I heard of a mighty warrior in the west, who brings terror to the Saxons, I came to join you, if you'll have me.
Once we have seen to Alfred, we will raise a horn. Not as allies, but as companions.
If drinking and feasting be in my future, I will follow you to hell.
I do not doubt it. I have seen those strong Saxon hens clucking round the hearth.
I long for it.
Deolav, you have come again at my call.
I have, but this does not sit well with me, Eivor. This is a Christian feast, and the people here are not soldiers.
I come only for Alfred.
Innocents will die for your ambitions. I am your ally now, but after this, I must turn back to Mercia. I have much to repent.
So long as I do not lose your
Must be, yeah.
friendship, your oath will be fulfilled.
I do not doubt it. I have seen
This
those
last of
strong
praise, hope the
Saxon
death will be
hens
clear.
clucking round the hearth.
I long to return home.
Eivor! It's good to see you.
I didn't think you guys would do it here again.
Stowe, I released you from your debt, and yet you came.
London is quiet enough, and Stowe here felt the sharp stab of conscience.
Could not let you down, Eivor. That's not what an honorable man does. So here I am, despite my reservations.
And you, brother. I did not think you would be here either.
I have seen to my brother, sent him to Valhalla with grave goods. I am done with sorrow, Eivor. Now I am bloody angry.
I do not doubt it. I have seen
This
those
last of
strong
praise, hope the
Saxon
death will be
hens
clear.
clucking round the hearth
I
as
long
you
to
farmers
return
play
home.
with your cocks.
And she'd welcome you in Colchester.
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
They came from all over England.
I never thought it possible, Eivor. That you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Ubba will not have died in vain.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
Let us plan our approach. But whatever happens, Alfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance on the way.
Then quietly through the fields. It will already be too late once they see us.
Your young Saxons can be our eyes to the west. Better to keep their soft hands away from the conflict.
My scouts reported that a few nobles have arrived for the festivities already.
Good. If we capture the Thanes, there will be no danger when I confront Alfred.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Take Deolaf and Tefta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the Thanes. Roder, take Erke and Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might. Tonight, Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I.
Be ravening wolves and croaking ravens. Stand firm. Your axe arms strong. And together, we will win this final battle. And remember, Alfred is mine.
I kind of wish I was more excited for this, because all of these
Everyone else go quickly to the village.
big battles have just been not particularly interesting, honestly.
Advance.
Because all the bad guys just respawn infinitely. As soon as you turn your camera around, they just spawn where you weren't looking. Like, it really takes all the magic out of it, you know.
Get
Someday
to the
we'll
village and wait for my signal.
someday we'll get a game that's like the fight in Helm's Deep at the Two Towers Lord of the Rings film, but it's not going to be this one.
Let's smoke the rat out of his god's house.
Yeah, what do I have my cloak on for? It's a place of distrust, so what? We're going to be murdering everyone we find. Come on then. Stupid center of mass thing.
Alfred! Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex from my torch.
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared with the blood of Wareham?
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for Alfred.
Alfred is long gone. And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side. All those who wish to see Wessex under one god. You cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I would not leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world, is worth the cost of my life.
Then sing your tuneless hymns.
Come, Raven Feeder. Do your worst. I have no fear of death. For this battle is only the beginning.
Only darkness will come to claim you.
Saints alive!
It's perfect. He's not even holding his shield up, but he's able to effortlessly block my every attack anyway. You know?
Hellfire!
You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Alfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This island will never be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force, or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants, whose envious eyes fall upon England.
No. I will use you as you used me. A few hours in the company of my men, and you will lead us to your Sparrow King.
That I cannot allow.
Soldier! The men of Wessex! They came from every house and hovel! Soldier, fall back! For life! For glory! Summer! For Valhalla!
Alright, so.
Eat this! Can't hold out much longer.
Together, lads! Suffer for that! I'll snap your spine.
Guthrum, I need you fighting with the rest!
These men will not surrender! And one little cock block! These men will not surrender! And one little cock flog a barricade.
Right, inside the door. Gotcha.
Pay attention now. These men will not surrender! And one little cock flogger barricaded himself behind that door there.
I will find a way in.
Why? I did not want to do that.
be! I'm no threat to you!
I need to see if Broder has taken the garrison. Good work, Guthrum. I hope the rest have fared as well. Did you see Alfred?
No, but your Saxon boys were ambushed. One lays wounded.
Hold these men back! I will find them!
Go, Eivor! They will not enter us!
Hunwald, come! Get up! This is no time for weep wailing.
I cannot. And there is a black...
Hunwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of Botolstun. Do not let this scratch best you now.
I'm so cold. Has winter come so soon?
You will warm yourself with mead and dancing yet, my friend.
Perhaps not, Eivor. It may be I will sit beside my father soon. Will he be proud of me?
He will pull you to his breast, sob bright words of welcome, and tell you no man ever had a worthier son.
I am glad to have known you, Eivor. My truest.
There was nothing more you could have done. I need to see if Broder has taken the garrison.
It's not particularly interesting in Hunwald anyway.
Broder! What can I do?
Eivor! The garrison has more defenders than we hoped! Men are being slaughtered!
I will find a way to open the gates from the inside!
Hurry! These waves of reinforcements are hell-sent!
Go through the tiny gap there, Eivor. It's like a tiny jump. Oh, yeah. Can you climb, please? Can you climb, please? Can you just climb those tiny little sets of rocks there?
To hell with you! Watch my lead! We watch it from the top! Die now! I'll kill you, you finished shit!
That is most of them! Make sure the garrison stays under our control! I need to help the others!
No, you don't. The ours are done. Why can't I not interact with you? You're not poisonable, you're not killable. What the heck? I can parry him, I can't hurt him. Great.
They are weakened. Let us finish this.
I am finished. You would know who needs your skull. Eivor and the rest stand true. God protects us on his day of feasts. You will not rout us, interlopers! Not on this Christ Mass! I'll finish These things defy our God and King!
Yeah, I had to stop there just to get a bit of that for my footage. Like, I'm going to be able to finish this Hampton arc today, I think. Because I've still got about half an hour to an hour before I have to go make dinner. Quick Call of Duty tonight. Wrap up any other stuff I have to do tomorrow morning. And then I can do my review tomorrow afternoon. I also need to go back and do a review for Bugsnax as well. Because I forgot I didn't actually do a review for that yet. That guy inside that house, unhurtable, as far as I can tell. There's no inside. Like, what am I supposed to be doing here? Just fighting the endless waves? Because...
God protects us on his day of
they just keep coming.
The Saxons are fleeing! The battle is won! That's it! They are fleeing!
They are routed! The city is ours! Wessex will follow!
Guthrum Jarl, we're not without losses. Some of them grave.
Their king is fled! His patsy struck down! Defeat rings loud in their ears, and I will be their lord before the spring is here!
Guthrum, hear me! Soma is... she's gone.
Soma? Dead? She has gone to the endless feast, and is the better for it.
Many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
Yes, there is nothing more to say.
Time to send our friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them. They lived, they died. And now their bodies will burn to cinders. Their saga ends here.
Well, do not share that with them.
Victory is ours. But it came at a great cost. Soma Jarlskona, who stood at Guthrum's right hand. She will live on in our memories, from now till the end of days. And to Yor, warrior.
When did Yor die?
Husband. And friend. He made the ultimate sacrifice. I here repay it. And to Hunwald, whose kind heart has now led him to his father's side. May his God welcome him with open arms. Let us send them on their way. All our beloved dead. Our fallen warriors. And speed them to their end. Guthrum.
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing he would soon see his god?
He was strangely peaceful in the end, as if death meant nothing.
We stumble through our years, ravenous, grasping, spilling blood, stealing gold, and it is never enough. This life is never enough. Would it not suit you to know there is something beyond all this? Not war and valor, but quiet and peace?
I think the afterlife men hope for is only a reflection of their regret in this life. All I wish for now is to live among the friends I have made. That is what counts.
Alfred made me swear fealty upon the cross of their god's son. He held such faith in it, a plain, unadorned thing. It burned between my fingers, as if I had pulled it from the fire. A feeling strange and powerful, but gone in an instant. I have not felt its like before.
What will you do now?
Whatever I must do. England is my final home, Eivor. And I will do what it takes to remain.
I should return to Swanborough and tell her of Hunwald's fate.
England
Better the
subdued,
news comes from me
trophy
than a stranger.
Why can't I go and kill Alfred yet? So you know about a house for you and your husband to live
Good
here.
day.
Well, about your husband.
Eivor?
Swanborough,
No. Gods, no. Don't say it, please, Eivor. Don't say it.
I am sorry.
Oh! My own one. No! My poor swan! Oh, gods!
He fought bravely and turned the tide to secure a victory. Your dear Hunwald died a hero, and will be so remembered.
Oh, gods. I know he would have fainted to hear such praise from your lips. Thank you, Eivor. Thank you.
He walks among warriors now.
Yes. The lucky man. I imagine he does.
I know words are a poor salve for a wounded heart. I'll leave you to mourn, and know that we're here for you. Always, should you need us.
Music appears to have bugged out again. It's just playing one track all the time, regardless of relevance.
Hey, Eivor!
Eivor, there you are. I have something for you. A message. Quite strange.
Something for me. What is it?
A letter requesting your presence in the southwest. A village called Athelney.
Nothing strange about a summons for me, is there?
It is not the recipient I find strange. It is the sender. The letter is signed a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Ah, a mysterious partner.
For a short time, I hoped it might be Basim feeding us the names of these targets. He seemed the most likely man, for a time.
Only one way to discover the truth. Thank you, Hytham. I'll take care of this.
My love.
Hamptonshire has fallen, and with it the Kingdom of Wessex. But the cost was great. Maybe too great for all we gained.
Rest then. You have earned it.
On the backs of so many. Time will tell if it was worth it.
Settlement is already fully upgraded. I've hunted everyone but one of the Order of the Ancients. And then for hidden content, all that's left is some cairns I can't do. So yeah. Let's go and meet with Alfred. I guess we're doing a review tomorrow morning then. Oh no, it's always pointing the opposite way from the way I need. But the game does deliberately.
All right there?
Yes. Hello. I do not mean to intrude, but I'm looking for someone.
And who would that be then?
I do not know exactly.
Well, that'd be why you ain't found him. but you're free to pass the time just here if you like.
Thank you.
These are soul cakes, love. Do you know soul cakes?
I do. I enjoy them.
They're small things, size of a lumpy fist, so they'll bake fast. Keep your eyes sharp.
And the butter, do I baste them?
No need, love. We'll leave the butter for meal time.
I look forward to it.
Right then. I'll leave you to this. If you need me, I'll be doing the washing up next door.
Quite a step down from your former work, Lord.
As their guest, I volunteered to help with the daily chores. They offer me a bed. I tend the cakes.
Do they not feel strange giving orders to their king? Or do they know?
That knowledge would benefit no one.
I read your message. You went through a great deal of trouble to obscure yourself as this poor soldier of Christ. As I remember, you even sent yourself one of these letters in Winchester. A clever touch.
The Order wanted me dead. I had to be careful.
Why would the Order want you dead when you're the leader?
Ignorance. But you knew their schemes.
Would you join me for a walk?
Why?
You look well, Eivor.
Why am I? I'm pressing the R1 button here. Why am I not able to shiv this man right here, right now?
The wars have not ended. You have simply stopped fighting. But men are brewing plots in mead halls and bedrooms. You will see.
Like, this is literally off of the back of the Hamptonshire Alliance, where we went to war with a huge group of Saxons specifically to kill this man.
Getting used to the idea of being unremarkable.
I am well. Better than I expected. In this exile, I have found a somewhat nourishing peace. Each morning, I am awakened by the sun and growling cormorants. I bathe in the chilly water of the marsh. I eat from shrubs and drink from buckets. It is a good life. It is a good life. Simple. Blessed.
I thought it means to attack him.
I've never been so far.
The game doesn't even care.
I find it quite peaceful here.
I've traveled a long way to hear one name, Alfred. Who is the Order's Grand Magister?
Tell your shadowy friends that England is swept clean. Your work is done.
You?
Grand Magister was not a title I desired. It passed to me on the death of my brother. From my father before him. Defilers of God's majesty and grandeur. I was their master, and I loathed them.
Could have dismantled them?
With Goodwin, I set a plan in motion to destroy the Order from within. But my troubles with the Danes delayed that plan.
But your trouble with this Dane is what led to their demise.
You are Norse, are you not?
You have a good ear.
I owe you my thanks, Eivor. For that, I give you this. The key to my study. That you may better understand the good you have done. With the Order all but destroyed, you have made room for a greater idea. One to take its place. A universal divine order, inspired by God for the betterment of man.
With a poor fellow soldier at its head.
You have saved England, whether or not that was your intent. Now let England save you.
England is no more, Lord. You're the last of her kings, and yet you have no kingdom.
Look around you. God's works are wondrous. They cannot be ignored, nor resisted. In time, all those who accept God will flourish, and all those who defy him will fall away. Should you remain in England, you too will one day be her subject.
Oh, bloody crumbs! The cakes are burned. Where is that man? Young man, where have you gone?
That may have earned me a night of washing linens. I do not know if we shall meet again, Eivor. God willing we will. As one lord to another, perhaps. I'm coming, my lady. I'm here.
Alfred gave me a key to
Disorder
unlock
of
his
the
study.
Ancients.
Somewhere in Winchester.
Yeah, I remember the door. That was so dumb. Fast travel's unavailable. Great. Open the quest log. Yes, I have to return the medallions. That's the only quest I have left. I hope the game didn't expect me to travel 5 kilometers for this. Is it because you want to play this solemn song because Alfred's with the Order of the Ancients is done? Because if it is, I don't care.
This place is heavily guarded.
They don't appear to have triggered any credits yet. But there's nothing else to do. Like, once I bring these Order medallions back and I check out the study, that's it. There's no quests. Can I fast travel yet? Nope. Why can't I fast travel, game?
I should speak with Hytham.
What a dumb thing. Just turning off fast travel for 5 minutes so I could listen to their stupid song. I did not care. Just want this to be done. Let's go to the study. I'll go see what Hytham's all about. It's probably a more peaceful way in here, but again, don't care.
This is it. Alfred's study. What secrets has he kept hidden away? Rantings and ravings, not unlike Fulke's illusions. Is there more to all this than I understand?
So the Order of Ancients actually had the right idea in that, mankind was created by the Yuzu. And because of the fact that Alfred wasn't particularly a big fan of that and thought they should follow God instead, he destroyed what was left of the Order of Ancients, which was just some random fishermen and nuns, honestly, and then created the Templars, based around the idea of control, based on fate. Still seems dumb, still seems the sort of thing, like maybe just, if you're already leading them, then...
A moment of your time.
Hey, a new quest.
Between you and me, Eivor, always thought you'd be a good Jarl.
I must be...
May they sing of your deeds and my
Let's go
craftsmanship.
weapon to do.
Greetings, Eivor. Did Basim contact you in Norway? He said he would be joining you. Yet here you are, and I have no word from him.
Hytham, this will be hard to hear, but Basim attacked us in Norway. Vengeance for some transgression of ours, imagined or real.
You mean you slew him yourself?
Sigurd and I, together. I know this comes as a...
I do not understand. Why would he do such a thing? He loved Sigurd, he loved you.
I do not understand it myself. Perhaps one day we can speak about this with more clarity. But for now, I am deeply sorry. I cleared Winchester of the Order. Yet to do so meant working with King Alfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems.
Here you are, Hytham. The last of the Order's sigils. You'll find King Alfred's among them.
King Alfred? Did our poor fellow soldier lead you to his hiding place?
He did, for they were one and the same. Our poor fellow soldier of Christ was the Grand Magister of the Order of the Ancients.
He turned on his own order. Fascinating.
Not turned so much as trampled. His devotion to Christ and what he calls a universal order set him against them from the start. With all sincerity,
Apparently.
he loathed the title, the duty he had inherited, and wished them destroyed.
Wonderful. With his abdication, the last stronghold of the Order has been dismantled. All that remain are scraps here and there. And you, Eivor. Now that you have seen our enemy and you understand our cause, I wonder if you would join us. Become a hidden one.
Was this your ultimate goal, Hytham? A trial by fire? It is a kind offer, but I do not believe we fight for quite the same cause. Your creed demands that you keep your triumphs hidden. I prefer my glory to be in plain view for all to see.
If I taught you our creed, if you spent time with it, it could open your mind to another view.
Another view is always welcome, but to live without celebrating one's glory and honor and achievements is not a life for me. But know this, I would give my life in a moment for those I love, and who love me in return. All here, including you, my friend.
I understand you well, Eivor. Very well indeed.
Well, from having a quick look online, it turns out that Thor's stuff is useful for one thing and one thing only. Why are these not in any order? So now I have the full set Thor stuff. We can go back to Norway. And according to this map, I can use it to get Mjolnir. Which, given I've been using a hammer for the entire game, wouldn't be the worst thing to pick up.
Välkommen after, Styrmar.
Please take command, game, like I press triangle to do.
Man your oars. Sail! Catch the wind!
So, I should turn the oven on and make myself some lunch, or dinner rather. Tonight then, we're going to be playing some Call of Duty Cold War Zombies free access thing at the jiggy. My friends are going to be on the back of 7, so I'll be on playing with them tonight. Tomorrow morning then, we will do the wedding, because that appears to be the last quest of the game. At least it popped up when we went back to town. So at the moment, it is the only quest we have left. No music, thanks. So, yeah, tomorrow morning we'll do that. We'll also go back to the starting town of Fornburg, because we finally, after having played the game for over 100 hours, I go all the way down to my my items. Let's see. Why does that say WIP? A work in progress item. Sure. Of course, can't organise or sort this because that would be crazy. I'd be able to sort my list of things I've picked up over the course of my adventure. Yes, I have 3 reindeer antlers because at the very start of the game, 100 hours ago, I picked up a side quest, a mild hunt to bring 3 reindeer antlers. And finally, I have 3 reindeer antlers. So I can complete the first side quest in the game. 100 and odd hours in. I'll put the kettle on soon, don't worry. Don't you worry. I will not forget to feed you. Probably. So yeah, tomorrow morning we can do the wedding. And I can do my review. I can probably spend an hour or two going through the tons of video clips I have of my 100 odd hours playing this game to get my glitch collection. I'll probably throw in the ones from Watch Dogs as well, because there's only a couple of those and they're making the video on their own. But, yeah, I think I've got about 20 to 25 clips to throw in. Honestly, I kind of wish if I'd known how prolific it was going to be, I would have made like a 15 to 30 second clip of every single time I had to beg the game to let me climb because Eivor got stuck on something, because I'd probably be able to make like a half an hour video just of those moments. Sure. I think it's over here.
This water, deadly cold.
Worthy trophy earned. I'm so glad I was able to get Mjolnir. Now there's literally nothing for me to do in the game. It's not even fully upgraded. Like, it's not even... It's an end game, end of the campaign item, and it's not even... Yes, you have to have Thor's gear on to do that. I don't even have enough materials to upgrade it to the max because of the fact that the game is so stingy with materials. Like, Mjolnir's doing less. Yeah, because the fact it's not as upgraded, my Warhammer that I've upgraded is better than Mjolnir in every single possible way. Because I don't have the materials to upgrade Mjolnir. I assume I don't have to keep Thor stuff on to be able to wield it, just to pick it up. Well, that's it for this afternoon then. I'm going to go make dinner. I come back tonight, I will play some Call of Duty. Tomorrow morning I'll do the last quest in the game, I guess. And that'll be it for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. and we'll have a Hitman on Wednesday. So what I'll probably do tomorrow is, once I've got my videos made and done, I might dip into a couple of the smaller titles that I picked up in the sales over Christmas and see if they're worth investing in. Yeah, that's something for tomorrow. As ever, thanks for watching.